Hello and welcome to more Super Mario 3D World! Let's go back into World 4 into 4-2, Piranha Creeper Creek. This stage is going to be pretty dangerous because it's full of some grape soda, I guess. It's everywhere! Or maybe it's Kool-Aid, I don't know. I'm not sponsored by Kool-Aid or anything, but there's a lot of Kool-Aid in this video, I guess. But these guys right here, we can just smack them in the face, and sometimes they'll explode. You can also hit them with the touchscreen, or if you ground pound on them, that's also pretty effective. So, lots of ways of taking care of these guys. Like this guy's sleeping, I'm gonna ground pound him. Ugh! If you just jump on them, it'll hit them once. If you ground pound, it'll basically totally kill them. Right inside this room, I'm just gonna hold forward, and then long jump after a little bit of a run, and boom! Ultimate strats for speediness. This guy right here, I'm gonna go ahead and use the touchscreen. Get him knocked down there. If I can actually get up before he comes back. Alright, we're good. Okay, second green star is gonna be a little bit tricky, but it's right down here. You know, you guys know they like to hide things where you probably wouldn't think of going. If this guy to go, kill him, just because we can. Now this time, I want to jump on top of this guy, go back here, because they are going to hide a stamp right there. So take that. There's also a path down below, but it's much more dangerous, and it doesn't have a stamp. So right here, there's a, I don't know what you call these things, but there's a little super power-up block thing. I'd recommend getting a cat power-up from that if you don't already have one, because right up here is actually going to be another secret pipe, similar to the one we saw in the second stage. This one will take you directly to World 5. I'm not going to be taking that because I want to show you guys the rest of World 4, but there it is. So if you want to be a speedrun master, or if you just want to go to World 5, you can just take that pipe right there. As far as I know, that's the only other secret pipe in the game. We have the one that takes you to World 4, or World 2 from World 1, and the one that takes you to World... can I get this in time? And the one that takes you to World 5 from World 4, that's all I know about. So we got the third green star right there, and now we just have to make it to the end without dying. Sometimes a little bit tricky. Got sting bees and these gosh dang piranha guys here. Let's see if he'll move for us. And I lost my power up, but that's alright. We'll try to get to the end. I'll just use my Tanuki here. I kind of choked at the end. I usually like to go fast through that, but I figured I'd probably make a mistake and die, so I decided to take my time. And right as we grab this flag, I want you guys to look at the bottom right of the screen, because there will be a teeny tiny hidden Luigi, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And we got the top of the flag. Awesome. So right there, that little teeny tiny Luigi. You can kind of see him even before we grab the flag, but he's legit just a few pixels big. But there he is. Here we got a stamp, which is a pipe. I always wonder, is that hidden stamp, or is that stamp supposed to like reference the hidden pipe in the stage? I don't know, but if it is, that's pretty clever. So for beating that, we're going to unlock yet another mini-boss. This time's going to be these boulder guys. Go ahead, save my game so I can go fight them. You know, I think we're going to use good old Toad for fighting this boss. So this is Boulder Blockade. They're bros. Boulder. Let's go with Toad here. Now, if I had the cat, I would normally just cat swipe at them to hurt them, but you can also attack with the Tanuki, so we can just swipe our tail. And all we got to do is kill these guys off. Now, one way to take them down is throwing them in the lava, but in this part where there's multiple, you can actually take one and throw it at the others. And that is actually a pretty effective way of taking them down. And just like that, we've already finished it. Let's grab the coins and grab our green star. This blockade is no more. I just want to know how they got this giant pit of lava in the middle of nowhere. I mean, don't you think the lava would, you know, cool off or, I don't know, flow away? But they just got a giant pit of lava right there. Well, that's destroyed, and we're going to unlock 2 stages right here. But for the first time in this playthrough, we're actually going to go a little bit out of order with the stages. So to the left is going to be 4-3, to the right is 4-4. So here is Beep Block Skyway, but we're actually going to go to Big Bounce Byway. And that's because it's going to lead to a little mystery box back there, which I wanted to do, so let's get right to it. I think for this one we're going to use Peach. I was really hoping to have my cat power up for this. Actually, you know what? There's a Toad house in this area. Let's exit the course real quick, and let's go and check out that Toad house, because I could probably get a cat from that. It is going to be a random chance. We might just get a mushroom, but if I do get that cat power up, it'll come in very handy for this stage here. So let's see what we can get. I think I'm going to guess for the big one. Got it! Alright! So let's take that cat power up and go do the stage. See, sometimes saving these Toad houses for when you actually need them actually comes in pretty handy. So we got that, and now we cannot go to that Toad stage unless we get a game over, but that's alright. We got our use out of it. So let's go back to the stage, and now we have the cat power up, totally destroy this one. And of course we're going as Peach. So this one's going to have these giant bouncy pads, and well, if you touch them, they'll bounce you. You can also ground pound on them to get a bit of extra height. Ooh, coins. Oh, there's a little Luigi right there. I'm not going to count that one because we've already got a hidden coin block Luigi. This thing right here will just give you a fire flower if you get all 8 coins. So you can see right here we can stun these guys a little bit by springing along, but I don't know, I like this stage a lot. I love the song that we have here. It shows up in a lot of stages, but I don't know, it's just really good music. So these guys, sometimes when you break them, they'll turn into a spring. It's always a preset one, it's not a random chance. But you can use that to bounce up, or if you have the cat power up, you can just go directly, so that's where the cat comes in handy. And it'll come in very handy. Oop, let's be more careful here. Gotta not get totally killed. Let's grab this checkpoint. So right here, this is where the cat power-up comes in very handy. Having the cat makes this particular green star much easier. Or is this the stamp? Oh, this is a green star. So there we go. You could still get that one without that. You could bring the spring over, or you could just do a bunch of wall jumps, but I just find it easier to have the cat. So let's go get the last green star right inside here. Once again, you could use the spring guy. You could also tap on them with the touchscreen to do that, but cat power-up and just climb. So you can already see how tremendously useful this cat power-up is here. So let's get this guy moving. It's going to move along that dotted line there, so we just want to stay on it. Watch out for these pair of bitty buds. And I guess we'll try to go get these blocks in the downtime. The stamp is going to be coming up pretty soon, and it can be a little bit dangerous to get, but I'll do my best. Oop. You know what? Oh, geez, I could have got that coin block. I guess I missed out. That would have given me so many coins, but I've got plenty of lives right now. Let's just go ahead, try not to get killed or lose my power-up right here. Peach is pretty useful for this because she lets you adjust your jumps with her float. And it looks like we're good. So here's going to be a hidden Luigi right when we break this. It might be a little bit hard to see, but there's one right there, right in the middle. When we break that, you can kind of see him just kind of laying there. Well, let's get in the block before it goes away. Let's go to the top. Once again, you can use the spring or you can use the cat power-up. I'm going to use the cat, and we got that stage completed. So let's go take down that mystery box. Now this one, the last time we did a mystery box back in World 2, I mentioned that sometimes they'll have combat sections like the one in World 2 did. Sometimes they'll have platforming, and this one is going to be all about the platforming. And it's going to be a bit crazy because we are about to get a whole bunch of green stars. So let's head on through this pipe, if the game will ever let us. It's just going to go unlock the stage. We're not going to do that one next. We'll do 4-3 and that stage in the next episode, but we'll do 4-3 before we go to that one. So let's go through the pipe and go over to Mystery House Mad Dash. This one, like I said, is going to be platforming, and you might have noticed right there that this one is actually 10 green stars. So there's going to be 10 stages here. Let's just head right inside and get started. So, all we got to do is go through a bunch of 10-second little platforming sections, which is pretty easy, actually. I just went with Mario simply because we've played the other characters. I try to give a even representation of all the different characters in this series. But you can see they go by pretty quickly. They give you 10 seconds, but rarely do you actually need that. I'm just going to cat swipe through all these boxes here, grab that guy, and boom! Bonsai Bills are no match. Oh boy. Let's not lose our cat power up right here. And got it. On challenge number 5 already. This one I'm just going to jump right down the middle. Might be a little bit dangerous, but I think we'll be fine. You can also just roll jump or long jump across that, I'm pretty sure. And this one looks dangerous, but it really isn't. They're not going to fall in time to get you. Only tricky part's that last jump. You could totally miss that one, but if you have a Tanuki or a cat power, that'll help out a lot. Or if you choose Luigi or Peach, their long jumps and float will help you a lot as well. If you have Toad with no power-ups, might be a little tricky, but even then you should probably be fine. It's not really that hard of a jump. Whoa! Okay, I thought I got hurt right there, but I guess I didn't. And we have another one of these sections. I'm just going to go right down the middle. Ooh, I was a little bit slow there, so I almost missed it, but we got it. Okay, this one's the most tricky of all. All I got to do is jump, swipe at him. And there we go, guys. That is 10 green stars, just like that. And wow. That was all the levels I planned to do today, but this turned out to be a pretty short one, so I guess to fill up a little bit more time, you know what? Let's go and do that slot machine back there that we kind of skipped over. Maybe get us some good stuff. You guys gave me some tips on that when you said that if you actually line up your hits of the block with the music, apparently that helped you out, so I'll try to do that. Let's go inside here. Let's see. I don't know what they mean by line up with the music. I'm not good at this, crud. Okay. Oh, it almost worked! Oh, I almost did it! I was trying to line up with the music so hard. Oh, well, we still got 300 right there, so that's pretty good. I think there might be another slot machine somewhere in one of the worlds that we skipped. I think back in World 3, maybe? So let me go check. And let's do that to end this off real quick. Yes, there is indeed a slot machine right here, so let's go do that one. I'll try again to line up with the music. That kind of failed right there. I almost had it. Okay. Dang it! I'm so bad. Guys, I just managed to get 4 different things and 10 coins. I am officially the worst ever at slot machines. I should definitely not go to a casino right now. But I guess that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Next time we will come back and finish off World 4. I'll see you guys then. Take care.